And we're live. Thank you for anyone who's listening live on Twitch, Discord, or YouTube. We're doing the Saturday Continuous today. We're going to continue where we last left off. Zelvero, I'm going to introduce you to the campaign, so just hold tight for a minute. Gorpy, you too. You've been gone for a while, so right now just H, you might want to change your name. Hello? H?
Yeah.
Elias?
Oh,
Zombie?
right. That's my... Sorry, 1 second.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's fine. Okay. So, let's begin. Last time we left you guys, you were in the underground and in this catacomb, I guess, yeah, is the best way to put it, beneath the tower. You guys had traveled to the leftmost hallway, and Dinley had shot a hole in the wall so you guys could go in. Currently, you're now in the. I don't think you guys didn't leave the room, did you? You're still in the room.
I have no idea. I left halfway through the session.
I was speaking Dinley.
Didn't we go down the hall, or is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You're still in the room with the water, right? With the small lake.
Yes.
Okay.
Or no, I think we actually did go back to the original area since we couldn't do anything there right now. But that's where we ended.
Okay. Then, when you come back, you see Gorpy and Grook, who have ventured down here after hearing this commotion. They from Stockport. They were both in Stockport, and they heard this commotion, so they ran over to see what's happening and found
It was already here, though.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, you're here. Gorpy heard the commotion from Stockport, and he ran over.
We're that close to Stockport?
Not really, but he was not. He was venturing. So go ahead.
Wait, so who's Grook?
Me.
Oh, okay, so you changed your name.
I mean, you were here when my character was introduced, so... Though
Yes.
that was, like, a few months ago, so...
Yes.
Right.
I'm sorry. Okay,
Sorry.
so, wait, do I meet the dragon on the way here or no?
Dragon is nowhere to be seen.
Oh, okay, got it.
Gorpy. Good to see. How did you end up here?
I don't know, I was walking around and I heard this weird sound, you know?
You guys hear a clink as
it
you're
was like-
talking.
What was that?
It's coming from the third hallway.
Is Jimbo with us?
Correct.
Hey, Jimbo, what? How'd you get around here?
What are you talking about? I've been with you guys the entire time.
I'm sure you have, Jimbo. I'm sure you have.
You hear another clink.
So, if everyone's here, then what's that that sound?
Does it matter?
If there's someone else down here, then
You hear yet again another clink.
I ready my wand.
Who is doing the clicking?
Are you asking me or are you asking the party?
No, I'm saying this out loud, like,
Okay.
pretty loudly.
that's what I mean.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yet again another clink.
Ready
Go
my
towards the clink.
Okay.
wand. We go towards the clink.
You guys find Commander Clink.
What?
You don't know who that is. Okay, never mind. You guys go into the hallway. It's dark. Does anyone have a torch or anything?
I thought we had a... Oh, yeah, I have 3 torches, apparently.
You're gonna light one?
I'd assume we already had one lit.
No, because there's a giant hole in the ceiling.
Oh, we're back in the main room.
Right.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'll light one
Okay.
then.
Go ahead and mark it as lit. and I'll let you know what the duration left is when you.
So I still have darkness sight,
Okay,
right? So
then
I
you
can.
don't need it.
Yep.
You guys
So
travel down the hallway, and the clinks get louder as you venture into the hallway. You eventually get to the end of the hallway where you find a. Zeller, this is where you come in. You ventured into these catacombs, you don't know how long ago, and you've been trying to figure out how to get out. Right now, you are currently hitting a wall with your weapon, whatever that is,
Okay.
trying to get
It's a
out.
huge knife. Huge knife.
Okay, so you're currently hitting a wall with your knife, trying to get out, and that's what the clinking is.
Hey, nice knife.
Okay.
What are you doing down here?
Looking for monsters to slay. What else? It's a dungeon, isn't it?
I
w-
guess.
Currently
may-
trying to get out, however.
Did you miss the giant dragon up there or something?
There's the hole that over on the other area.
Ah, thank you. A dragon definitely sounds interesting.
Did you not see the
You did not see the dragon
Okay.
when you entered in. You also did. You heard the rumble from the dragon destroying the tower, but you did not. You have not yet. You have yet to see what the cause of it was.
Okay.
Okay.
Ah, was that rumble earlier the dragon you were talking about?
Yeah, he destroyed the tower.
Sounds like a powerful monster.
So I haven't seen a dragon either, right?
Correct.
I'd assume I'd assume Gorpy got here after the tower got destroyed, so he'd probably see the
No,
dragon.
he did not. The dragon was not there when he showed up.
Oh, okay.
I would hate the dragon. Dragon? What is this dragon you guys are talking about?
Not important. Anyways,
It's my friend, the dragon.
look, man, I am more of his friend than you are. I can at least talk to him.
Do you know how he like treats me when I see him? It's like a dog seeing
Okay,
its
fair.
owner.
Fair enough.
Sorry, we didn't catch your name. Your name is.
Kara.
I'm Jimbo. What do you mean we've met?
No, Jimbo, we're not.
Okay, Jimbo. No, Jimbo.
What? I mean, we haven't seen each other for a while. I mean, I understand why you're asking me, but I think you should have remembered.
It's okay, Jimbo. No, I remember you, Jimbo. It's
You're
No
good
one
people.
Yeah.
no one forgets you, Jim.
Oh, okay. And he pats Dinley on the head.
so, Kara. What's the point of you knocking your knife on the wall, looking for monsters?
Well, a monster could have shapeshifted into that wall and be blocking a way out.
Monster! And
Huh.
Jimbo pulls out his knife and starts stabbing the wall.
How much damage does the wall take?
The damage takes exactly. Let me roll for that. The wall. Oh, jeez. The wall takes 1 damage.
Oh, wow.
So you're attacking every wall.
I mean, pretty much.
But what suggests that the wall is a monster in the first?
Monsters are sneaky. They're
So
sneaky.
are all walls monsters?
How am I supposed to?
You just go up to every wall and just start stabbing it?
Well, not every wall, just the ones that look suspicious.
What makes this wall so
Which
suspicious?
would be-
Well, look at it.
It's a stone
Doesn't-
wall.
But it looks suspicious.
How? There's no smiley face on it.
Jimbo scratches his head as he just stares at the wall.
Do you
I
see
carve a
anything suspicious
smiley
with-
face. I carve a smiley face into the wall with my battle axe.
Go and roll for it. Successfully carve a smiley face into the wall.
Yep. Okay. See, now it's suspicious.
Let me banish the monster, and I take out my tunneling device
Okay.
and fire it at the wall.
Okay.
I'm
Zelver,
gonna back off.
you see Dinley pull out this large cylinder. It's made of what looks like stone, and he holds it up. He holds it up to the wall and he squeezes it a little bit. There's a small trigger on it. He squeezes it, and a large blast of energy fires through the wall, making a perfect circle.
Ooh, cool device. That must be good at killing monsters. Anyway, if that wall was a monster, then it is very dead. Thank you.
What's on the other side of the hole?
It's hard to see. The hole is only big enough to really to fit through if you crawl.
Well, put my torch. I use my arm and put the torch through the hole, and I try to see what's on the other side.
Oh, okay. I was just trying to make a point that, like, if you wanted to go in, I'm sorry. I didn't.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not going in yet.
Okay.
Can I lift Dinley up and just shove him in the hole?
Roll strength check. Okay. You pick Dinley up and you push him through the hole. He fits very easily.
Oh my god.
What are you doing?
Go on, Dinley. Go on.
You hear him say, "Oh, wait, thank you. I really wanted to come over here. Now, thank you. You guys stay here and I'll go look and venture forward."
Okay, sure. Here, have this torch.
Grook then hands you a
Wait,
torch.
no, I need this torch. Never mind.
Grook
Wait,
then
never
takes
mind.
the
I
torch
need
away
this
from you as he
torch.
tries to hand it to you.
Wait, no, never mind. I need this torch. I'm sorry. I can't give this to you.
I crawl out of the hole.
What, Dinley? I thought you wanted to go in there.
No, I thought there was
I
a
heard you say it.
monster.
You said you wanted to go in there and you wanted us to wait here.
You misunderstood.
No, I don't think so.
I have
mean,
pretty
that's what
good
I
ears.
heard.
I mean, I heard you.
I mean, if Jimbo heard you, then who's to say it's not true?
Oh,
Well,
wait. Is it just like a wall or is it a tunnel?
Okay. Again, what's on the other side of the wall? Other side of the hole.
Let me explain this. So you guys went down a hallway, right? And the hallway dead ends. That's where you found Zelroot hitting it with her knife. Then Dinley pulls out his thing, shoots a hole in it, and you guys are now on the other side of the end of the hallway. It appears to have not been an end, but more of a like something stopping you from continuing.
So just like the other hole.
Correct.
that we went
Just like
down.
the other one. Correct.
Oh,
So
See,
have
I
you gone
told
through
you
it?
guys it was a suspicious
So can I
wall.
just teleport through?
I mean, you could crawl through the hole
But why would I crawl when I can teleport?
because it costs mana.
I'm gonna
But
crawl
it
through the.
looks so much cooler.
Okay. Gorpy then teleports to the other side of the wall. You guys see him just disappear into a flash of light and reappear from a flash of light on the other side of the wall.
Wow, Gorpy, that was super cool. Like, like 10 times cooler than just crawling through the hole.
Let me try that.
Exactly.
And Jimbo sits there going, I can't do that.
Jimbo,
sorry.
careful! Don't do that. You'll strain yourself. You're
I
gonna
can't do
get
that.
yourself
I'm
a hernia.
sorry.
Yeah, clear the way.
Jimbo starts running away.
Jimbo, what are you doing?
Jimbo, that's not what we mean.
He stops about maybe 50 feet away, and you see him like bending over with his hand on his knee, just panting for air, like just gasping.
Jimbo, are you okay?
He grabs his chest, and he puts his hand to you. I can't do this.
He
I'm not
puts
young
his hand
anymore.
up to me. He puts his hand up to me when I'm 50 feet away.
No, I don't mean like up to your face. Like you know what I mean. Like he, like puts.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
He gestures to you.
Mhm.
I'll make more tunnels so you can just walk through.
Okay.
How long is the tunnel?
The tunnel that he made in this dead end.
Uh huh.
Not very long. It's maybe a foot or two.
Okay,
Is
so
that-
I'm on the other side now, right?
Did you crawl through?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. So you're with Gorpy. You guys see
Um,
Dinley start firing more blasts, making a larger hole that you guys don't have to physically crawl through, but can now walk through.
cool.
And then I'll come through to the other
Okay.
side.
Grook, you see Jimbo sitting on the ground.
Okay.
He reaches into his bag and pulls out a canteen and starts drinking from it.
Jimbo, is that liquor?
No, this is water! And he chugs it and throws it on the ground and reaches into his bag and pulls out a full mug of beer.
How did that not spill, Jimbo?
He then chugs that and sets the
So
mug on the ground.
I'm gonna take both the mug and the canteen.
Okay, go ahead and add empty mug, or you don't have to. Note that the canteen's empty. It holds one serving, and then the mug, you don't have to note is empty. Jimbo then stands up and starts walking back towards you guys and ducks through the hole. So what now?
Can I smell the canteen?
Roll perception check. Smells like nothing. Might be a little
Is what?
dirty, but no, it's weird smelling stuff coming from it.
Oh, it is water. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are now in the this room. The only person who can see right now, like fully, is Gorpy. You guys can only see. What's the lighting radius on the torch?
I have cat eyes.
I have no clue. I just got these from Jimbo, like a session ago.
Oh, okay. Um. Okay, I'm gonna say 25 footing radius. Um, but Zelro can see 50 feet away. Gorpy can see all the way through. Oh wait, no, you have dark vision. Do you have dark vision or wait?
Sorry, I have low light.
Cat
low,
eyes.
Low light. You have low light. Okay, okay. So you can see you can see 50 feet just like Zelru.
Okay.
You can see in low light. Okay,
Yeah, so it's the same. It's the Naga one.
correct.
Yeah.
You.
Oh,
go
sorry.
ahead.
Can I cast True Sight as well?
That's let you see magical effects.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Roll for it. Oh, you don't roll for it. It just happens, right? I can't hear you. What?
Yes.
Okay. You cast it, and you do see instantly what looks like the shape of a body on the ground, just glowing. Nobody else sees
I walk
this.
toward. I walk
Huh.
toward it.
Okay. Real quick, everyone else, you guys don't see really much. You're in just a large room now.
Okay.
You don't really notice anything different about this room. Though Zelvaru and Grook, they don't notice much else other than the room is fairly large. Um, not Grook, Gorpy. Gorpy though does find this body and walks towards it. What do you do once you approach it?
I examine it.
Okay, roll perception. Every roll's been above a 15.
Yeah. No, it's exactly been 15.
No, I rolled
Well,
19.
at least mine. Mine have been exactly 15. Oh, but so sorry. Perception is so 7.
17 total. Okay.
Yeah.
The body. Are you using the true sight or normal vision?
True Sight adds on to normal vision, doesn't it?
Correct, but I'm saying, which one are you using to inspect? Which one are you inspecting? The body
Oh,
itself or the magical properties that are
Wait.
emanating?
So the body is there without the true.
Correct. You walked up and you see the body, but you see a glowing effect in the shape of a body.
Oh.
You see, I mean, it's like an aura coming off of it.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna use True Sight first.
Okay. So 15 for the true sight. You're not sure what's causing it, though the color of it seems to be kind of a bluish hue.
Do I know anything from magic that would indicate anything special?
Based on that 15, no, you don't know what would be causing it. You just know
Okay,
that it's something is causing this, and it's causing a bluish hue to be what you're seeing.
Okay, can I inspect it like normally then?
Yeah, go ahead and roll for regular now.
6.
It seems to be a skeleton in full clothes. They seem to have their back. It seems like an adventurer has been stuck here somehow and has been here for Lord knows how long, dead. It seems to be like just where they collapsed and died.
So there's nothing else besides clothes and a skeleton.
No, they have their bag and their equipment. They have everything on them.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna check what they have.
Okay.
Check.
Does anyone else want to do anything real quick, just so he's not hogging everything?
What do you see over there, Gorpy?
There's a skeleton here. It seems to be a dead adventurer. Been here for quite a while.
Let's go see.
Roll perception,
Right.
Dinley.
11.
Okay. As you notice, there's a slight decline as you guys are. What I mean by that is like the ground goes down as you guys go towards him.
I'll fire an arcane rifle bolt down to that direction.
When I say down, I don't mean like straight down. I mean it's just like a slight like a slope.
Yeah. I'll just fire one to see like how far.
Oh, how far? I
to-
see.
to
Okay,
the
go ahead. Go ahead.
other-
You lose the bolt as it just flies across the room. You don't seem to see an end to how deep it goes. If it does, then you must have missed it.
Okay.
Well,
I jokingly call out Jakara saying, "Hey, this one your friend?"
No, sorry, I don't know. I'm sorry.
I actually have to go, so
Okay.
bye.
Thank you for playing.
And so Crook disappears into the shadows. So yeah, is there anything on the skeleton? Or?
You find on him, or them rather. You don't know if it's a man or woman. Their clothes, obviously. They're wearing leather armor, boots, gloves. You find in their.
Do,
Oh, go ahead.
do I by default have boots and gloves? Well, no. Sorry, I can't have boots because I'm.
I mean, if you
not
want, they offer no effect.
Oh, okay, no.
It would be merely just for your own canon.
Cosmetic.
Whatever you're imagining your character to look like, that's fine. If you want to imagine your guy in just like a full tuxedo, that's fine. Just you're gonna take whatever aspects of the armor you chose.
I'm gonna take the armor though, so I can probably upgrade that later on.
Okay, so go ahead and add. This armor seems to be kind of degraded a little bit. It's been here for Lord knows how long. Roll perception. Okay. Go ahead and add degraded armor to your inventory.
Are there any magical effects to it that I can see? Or no?
No. When you took it off of them, you notice that the effect stayed on the body, not the armor.
Okay. Anything else on them?
In their bag, I assume you go through the bag, correct?
Yes, yes.
In their bag, you find a lantern with a broken, whatever you want to call it, glass surrounding the encasement.
Yeah.
You also find an oil canister to use to fill it.
Okay.
The canister seems to be kind of rusty, very rusty. You find
But
on
is there
them.
still
What was that?
is there still oil in it?
Roll perception. Yes,
11.
you shake it and you can hear a little bit of oil in it. You find an extremely rusty sword in a sheath,
Okay.
and you also find in their bag some torches, and some matches. But roll perception.
14.
The matches seem to be like all like fused together for some reason. They're
Okay,
like
so it's basically one match.
yes and no. it's not like one big match. It's like you can tell there's a bunch of matches that somehow like got all globbed
Oh,
together.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
someone
but
like glued them or something.
oh, so it wasn't like over time. It just fused together. It
No,
was like
it's like
intentional.
something forced them to like bond.
Oh, okay.
And then the torches, you notice one of them has been lit, the others have not. Though you also notice that the coating where where you would strike it to get it to light is almost non-existent.
Is there
Okay.
any other like decay around, or is it just the skeleton and the clothes?
Roll perception. You notice no other, like the room. It seems to be fairly and it's made of stone. So you don't see any like the place is like falling apart or anything.
I'm looking specifically like around the body.
Oh, okay. Yes and no. You notice rust has been like gathered around the bottom of his body. Roll perception. Oh, wait, that was your 8. Okay. Roll again, actually, to know something else. You notice their back, um, or actually, well, it's a skeleton, so it's not really back, but their spine has something growing on it.
Captain, you can't be doing this to me right now.
What?
So
Ooh.
so with my true sight and perception, I don't see anything else either.
No, you notice just what he notices.
Okay, so then can I examine the growth?
Okay, roll perception.
16.
What are you trying to see what it is?
Yeah.
It looks like a plant of some kind.
Is it a plant that I would know?
Go ahead and roll the plant check.
I okay.
No,
I have no skill.
you do not know what it is.
Is it a sunflower?
Oh no, it's not Zay.
Okay, I was
Oh
better.
God, it's Zay.
It's not Zay. Did Zay have a lantern?
No,
I
think so.
don't remember.
Wait, no,
I knew
I
he
think he
had
did
matches.
with his monkey tail. He held it with his monkey tail. I don't remember. Maybe he
I
did.
just
Maybe he
remembered him having all the stuff you named off.
That's
Yeah.
purely coincidence.
Okay.
100% coincidence.
See, the factor that would have told us exactly is if there were armpit hairs or demon fingers. Yeah.
or a tail, but there are
Yeah,
no.
I was waiting for demon fingers to come up.
There is no tail in his body.
Oh, so
Demon
can I
fingers?
give all the torches and stuff that I found to Dinley?
Okay, Dinley, go ahead and add those to your inventory.
I it would be beneficial for someone else to carry these.
But
I'll hold him. Jimbo grabs him from you.
okay, here you go, Jimbo. Okay, yeah.
Jimbo puts him into his
just-
bag.
all right.
Is Jimbo just our pack mule now?
I'll have to tell you about Jimbo's bag later. Go.
Oh, okay, sure. So can I keep going into the tunnel, or is
Yeah,
there
you guys want to
anything
keep going deeper down? Correct?
else? I mean, Kara, you were here to explore, weren't you?
Zelda, don't be afraid to
Keep it
chime
in.
in if you want to do something.
Nah, I'm good.
So you guys are just going deeper into this room.
Yep.
Okay.
Sounds good.
You guys start traveling more downward. Roll perception, Zelru. You notice a dead
No
body.
bonuses.
You notice a dead body.
Okay.
Another skeleton.
Interesting.
Do I see the body?
You do once she points. I assume she points it out.
Yes.
Okay, then yes, you would notice it. Dinley does not see it. It is just it is
any-
outside of his lighting radius.
So again, any other magical effects? Anything?
Go ahead and cast it again. It would have worn off by now. Oh, does it cost? Does it cost skill surges?
Sorry?
Does it cost skill surges?
Ooh, unless you changed it, no.
Okay, then no, I didn't change it. I was just asking. Okay, I don't remember everything
So
that's
21.
happened. Okay, so struck the man again, and just like before, the body seems to be emanating this bluish hue.
It guys, this body has another blue hue to it when I see it in the magical.
A monster must be doing it.
Must that be your constant conclusion?
Yes.
Is there that plant again or no?
Roll perception. Yes, but
16.
this time it's this person was entirely the skeleton seems to not have any clothes.
Okay.
And as such, it's kind of almost all around it. It looks like moss or mold or what's the word I'm looking for? I forget, but it looks like moss or mold.
Can I see if it's the plant that's magic?
Go ahead, roll an Arcana check on the specifically the plant.
That is 16.
No, you notice nothing magical about the plant itself. It seems to be just a growth.
So this plant is bigger than the previous one, right?
Yes, as his body's more exposed.
Right. Okay. Can I snip a sample of it off?
Yeah, you don't have to roll for anything or use a knife or anything. You just pick it off with your finger. Go ahead and add mossy plant. And make sure you note that it's from the catacombs, so in case it comes up later. In case I ask or whatever. And it's not enough to be worth any materials. You only have a small amount. Zelda, just so you know, anything in a continuous campaign, literally anything, is worth materials, with the
Oh,
exception of
okay,
something
cool.
small like this, where you can't physically use it for anything.
Okay, cool.
Like he has like a tiny, like he just got a pinch of it, but almost anything you get can be used to craft. Like if you wanted to
Cool.
take something out of your inventory, or your your armor or whatever, and use it to craft something different, you can.
Huh, okay. Cool.
Okay. So the so the plant looks like.
What was that? You cut off.
Sorry.
You cut off. What were you saying?
So it looks the plant looks like moss.
Correct. I just remembered the actual name I should be using. Actually, no, it looks like moss. No, that's a good one. Moss is the best
Okay.
descriptor.
Did you mean lichen?
No. I mean, same difference, but no, it's not as it's a lot more dense.
Oh, okay.
Is
So
it like the stuff that grows on rocks?
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
So it's some
Okay.
dense moss. Okay. So using the true sight, I can't see anything magical about the moss either.
Not the moss itself. Like you picked a piece off and inspected it, and the blue hue was not attached to it. It is attached to the body itself.
Hmm. Interesting. So there's nothing else around there? Just
No,
the body?
no. You do notice though. Roll perception.
17?
More bodies.
Oh. And they all have the blue hue?
Yes.
Do you
Seems
guys
like quite a
all
vicious
see that?
monster.
Do you guys all see those bodies?
Jimbo puts his hand up to his brow and looks around. Yeah, I see that.
They all have a blue hue to them.
Yeah, I see that, yeah.
Jimbo, do you have true sight?
Well, no, I don't got any glasses. I have vision.
Interesting.
Oh, Jimbo.
I'll take out my arcane rifle and my eagle, and just stick it on my
Stick the eagle on your shoulders or the rifle? Or both?
the eagle.
Okay.
I forgot about Larry.
Are you,
Can Larry do any investigations?
what's he gonna do?
Can he eat the moss on the bodies?
You want him
Uh, yes.
to? Okay.
Who's Larry?
My frog.
You take Larry
okay.
out and you get him to start licking, and he starts like nibbling and eating this mossy stuff off of the corpse, and you notice he seems to enjoy it.
Hey, that's nice.
Roll perception.
Ooh.
He's definitely had this before. This is his normal food where you got him.
Oh, so it's back where the river was.
Correct. When you found him in that little pond, this is exactly what he's eating. You realize now it's algae, not moss.
Oh.
It's dried algae.
It's dried algae, guys. It's what Larry always eats back home.
Well, he
in
ate
the
wet
pond.
algae, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
In
So
different hallway, the room was filled with water. So this one might have been some. No matter. Let's.
can I just leave Larry to eat the moss and then have him catch?
Sure. You see Jimbo go, "Oh, hey, he needs a friend." He reaches into his bag and pulls out a bird. He's now holding it by its head.
A
And
bird?
A bird. It's a very sickly looking bird. It's missing a large portion of its feathers. He's currently holding it by the face, not the body. And he sets it down next to your frog and kind of nudges it with his foot. "Go ahead, eat up, buddy." "Okay, let's go."
Jimbo, where did you get that bird?
"That's Birdie."
Birdie?
They're eternal companion.
Birdie looks sick.
He's fine. He's a riot. You know, he's a good guy. You're good people too.
Do you feed your bird beer or something?
Birdie has lived through worse than sickness.
All right then.
The bird lets out a very loud, obnoxious squawk before pecking at the corpse.
Okay, so in the room with all the corpses, which we're in right now, is there any indication of a similarity? Like, are they all explorers?
Roll perception. Some of them are naked, meaning either their stuff was taken or they lost it. Some of them you do notice are wearing clothes, whether it be armor or just robes or whatever. Some of them you notice seem to be. They're not all the same, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay. Is there
any mold?
What was that?
Is there any mold?
Roll perception. In the room or on the bodies?
Just in the room.
You notice no mold.
is there any corpse that particularly stands out?
Roll perception.
Oh.
Yep, you found one.
Okay. I go towards it.
Okay. You go towards it.
So what's so special about
It seems to have morphed into something that doesn't look like a corpse anymore.
it? Okay, what is it?
You can't quite tell. Dinley and Zelver, you guys see Gorpy slither off and start inspecting something.
I go over and ask him what he's looking at.
There's something weird about this corpse. It seems to
Oh, go ahead.
have morphed into something not quite.
What are we doing here? Silver,
There's
you
something
see
weird
you
about
see
this.
Gorpy grabbing Jimbo's face and like squeezing like his ears and his nose and stuff. Like I don't know what this is.
It's a strange creature. I don't think it's even human.
This kind of hurts. Can we stop it, please? I don't like this game.
I, I, it's alive. I think. I don't think it's dead. I continue examining the body.
You start putting your fingers in Jimbo's mouth. You notice something wet, and Jimbo's like, "Ah." He's trying to speak with your fingers currently in his mouth.
It's still wet, which means it must be here recently.
That's Jimbo.
Yeah, what about Jimbo?
I'm gonna continue walking with the group.
Okay.
Me too.
Okay. Gorpy, they leave you behind.
Okay. Is Jimbo following him or no?
He's trying to, but you're like grabbing him and squeezing him.
It's moving. The specimen's moving.
Jimbo starts slapping your face like a bunch of get off me.
It's hostile. Do I eventually find out that it's
You
just
now
Jimbo?
find out and realize, oh.
Oh, it's Jimbo. Sorry, Jimbo. I said you weren't.
How far into this room would you guys venture?
As far as it could go.
You notice it
That's
getting
how I would.
Yeah.
deeper and deeper and deeper. You go all the way to the end.
I would.
Okay. You guys no longer.
Periodically,
Oh, go ahead.
I'll shoot arcane rifle bolts to just see if there's an end within like whatever the range is.
Okay. You keep shooting the every so often, shooting the bolts, and you do notice them
Wait,
ending somewhere. Go ahead.
does that not cost mana anymore?
No, he's using a weapon.
Okay. I could have sworn arcane cost mana to use.
No.
Huh. Well, I've been wasting a lot of mana.
So can I continuously be casting Crusader?
Subtract it 3 times. So subtract the mana for it 3 times.
Never mind. Subtract it once.
Okay. Okay. You notice more bodies, and you get more and more the further down you go. You guys eventually reach the very end, where it just stops, and there's a wall. You can no longer see the ceiling. You guys have gone down. You don't know how far, but you can no longer see the ceiling. Which
That wall
before,
also seems suspicious.
the ceiling used to be about 8 feet off the ground. Like, it was pretty close to your head. Like, you guys could probably touch the ceiling if you wanted to. It's now missing.
Huh.
Oh, is there that thing where like if you go deep, like your ears pop? Is it like that far down?
No. I mean, you guys went pretty far, but not. I mean, you guys were walking for, I'd say, 20 minutes just going down.
Oh, okay. So it's like a kilometer down.
Or something like that.
It's another monster.
I'm only not telling you because you guys have no way of knowing. You have no way of
Okay,
measuring how far down you've gone, unless you were to somehow see the ceiling.
Have you just been going in a straight line?
Correct. You're now at the very end. You're now at a wall.
I'm going to tunnel through the wall.
Okay. You blast a hole, and it goes in. When I say wall, I mean like it's a wall, not like a hallway.
Yeah.
Okay. You blast it, and you make a cylinder-shaped hole in the.
So it doesn't go through.
No. You just now have a cylinder-shaped hole in the wall. Roll perception, though, Dinley.
Huh.
As you do it, you notice that like normally when you blast it, like the stuff just kind of disintegrates and stuff. You notice that the wall begins to like how do I put this? The normally it leaves like a perfectly cut circle. Like there's no like indent or anything. Like it just cuts it out. Right now, you notice it slowly fading and like rounding the corners around the circle, like the edges start rounding, and you notice like chunks of the walls just kind of chipping off and disappearing.
Is it so the
Interesting.
hole is getting wider?
Yes, kind of. Not much, maybe a little bit, but more so the outside. But you notice like little pieces like chipping off, but you don't see the pieces coming off. You just see little pieces disappearing as if chipping off.
Well, Kara, I think this is your time to shine. This is a suspicious wall.
Suspicious wall.
Suspicious wall.
It.
Okay, going for it. Total roll.
Uh. Wait. Plus something effectiveness. I forget. Just
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll just assume it's greater than one. Um, you attack the wall and you definitely make a clink in it, like a small chip in it, and you see the rubble fall to the ground. But as that happens, you notice the wall kind of like normally if you just made a cut in a wall, you just chopped off a piece of the wall and made an indent.
+3 effectiveness.
Okay.
Oh wow, only a small piece of the wall. Okay.
No. Hold on, I'm not done. Then you notice the edges around where you cut, like around the indent, kind of break off, but you don't see anything fall to the ground or anything.
Has this been enough time for
Weird.
my mana to regen?
No, mana does not regen out of combat unless you take a short rest.
Oh, right. Sorry, yeah, it's been a while. Then
Ego.
so yes, I can cast
One
True
second.
Sight one more time.
Okay, sorry about that.
Sorry, so yeah, I can cast True Sight one more time, and I'm gonna cast it now.
Okay. You don't notice anything magical about. You don't see any magic effects in play right now.
At all, not even the bodies.
The bodies do, yes. All the bodies are still glowing.
How
Okay.
wide is the?
Well,
the
actually, let me
room
rephrase
at
that.
this-
Actually, Gorpy, let me rephrase that. You do see magical effects. I should have said this a little better. You see, when I said things were chipping off, but you never saw any rubble or anything, you now see the rubble.
But not the wall.
No, you see the wall. The wall is not. Let me rephrase. The magical effect you see is the physical rubble, and it's kind of glowing a little bit, and you see it flying. So like when the hole that Dinley made, you see the pieces physically flying off and going into the hole.
Oh,
But when you like use normal vision, you don't see that. You don't see anything.
is it physical rubble? Like, can I pick it up?
When you go to touch it, no, it's not there. You're seeing the magical. You're seeing the magic, like you're seeing it as a magical, intangible effect.
Yeah.
Just these pieces of rubble coming off and going into the hole.
Okay.
Interesting.
There is rubble here, guys, but it's magical. It's not. There's nothing here.
This wall is even more
magical.
suspicious than the other one.
Can I?
It must be a monster of the worst kind.
It's actually the wall god.
Yes, the god of all walls. Can I suspiciously glare at the wall?
Okay. Jimbo does the same. He watches you and does your exact expression at the wall.
The wall does not flinch.
And the wall does not move.
How wide is the room here?
Too wide for you to physically see the ends.
Okay.
Is it wide enough for me to see the end?
No.
I'm going to back up a little bit and then fire another arcane rifle bolt. This time, like, at a bit of an angle, upward.
Upward? Okay. Roll perception for the shot. You do see it hit the ceiling, like way, like you just see a little like flash of light where it hits the ceiling, too far for you to physically make out how far it is. You guys have traveled down a pretty good distance, maybe a mile at least.
Wait, a mile down or a mile in the direction that we were walking the slope?
You guys traveled what you assumed was a mile, but it was always at a slant, a slope
Yeah.
going down. So you guys,
Whoa.
and it was probably about a 45-degree angle. So you guys went about a mile downward as well.
So we do know trigonometry.
Wait, that's not how math works.
Well, you know what I mean. I'm not being exact here. This is you guys estimating, and
Okay.
me trying not to do the entire math. This is me giving you numbers.
Cool.
If I had made Dinley know trigonometry, I would have been able to get the actual numbers.
So if this is a 1 root 2 triangle, that means that we did root 2 of
Oh
1
boy.
mile?
What have I started?
Captain said you had to put all your points into willpower to actually know trigonometry.
Oh, okay. Then, so can we split up in the 2 directions then? Or
Is that a good idea?
um, I guess you can go with Kara, and I'll go alone in this direction since Kara has true sight and I do.
Remember, you still need a light source. You have low light vision, not dark vision.
Oh, so
Everyone
it's
cut out.
Nothing's happened really. They're just talking about the room.
Okay. Thought I heard someone say my name.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He said he wanted to. I was just telling him that you do not have dark vision. You have low light vision.
Oh, okay. Right. What can you get you dark vision?
There's a couple spells that do it. Also not yet. Well, actually no. Some of the classes give you vision even when you're blinded.
Cool. Okay.
I'm going to make a tunnel in the wall at like a downward slant.
Okay. In the wall next to where you put the other hole.
Yeah.
You notice the current hole is been chipped away so much. It's now instead of a cylinder, more of a kind of sphere. It's been slowly just chipping away until it's now just like a sphere almost.
am I able to crawl into the hole?
Okay. You crawl into the hole. You're not sitting in the hole.
Oh, there's nothing there.
You're just sitting in a nice spherical hole in the wall.
Okay then.
Okay, so Dinley fires a shot. I would assume like a 45-degree angle, just down.
Yeah.
Okay. Excuse me. You fire a shot down, and just like before, you notice the edges begin chipping away, and you can see like at once a large piece just disappears. You don't see the rubble going anywhere. You don't see the rubble fall. It just disappears, and it just keeps happening where you see these pieces just disappearing until it's slowly smoothing it out, making it wider.
Is it going into the floor as well?
Was your shot into the floor? Did you shoot it like
Like
at like the corner where at the spot where the floor and the wall meet, or did you just fire at the wall going down?
I shot it near the floor,
Like let me this way. Would your hole have touched the floor?
no.
Okay, then no, it's not going into the floor. You see it expanding, and just I mean I guess it goes into the floor a little bit, but not like taking up the floor. It just makes it just like your other one. It makes like a sphere out of it.
Okay. So the
Can-
floor and the wall are the same material?
Correct. They're both whatever stone this is.
Can I go onto every surface in the room and just start chipping away and see if it has the same effect?
Sure. Roll perception.
20.
You hit every conceivable surface you can find. Same thing always happens. It begins chipping away, and you notice every time it rounds it out a little bit. So there's not
And this
hard
didn't.
edges.
So this didn't happen back when we found Kara.
Who is Kara?
Kara?
Oh, your name was changed. I am sorry. I didn't even notice that.
That's okay.
I'm sorry. Okay. That was my bad. The entire time I've been calling you Zelru. I am sorry.
That's fine.
Okay.
So no.
Sorry, what were you saying? I'm sorry.
Did this rounding effect happen where?
Oh, no, at the
Kara...
wall where she was hitting it with her knife? No, that was not happening.
Okay.
She was just physically hitting it and chipping small little pieces out of the wall. And you could see the rubble falling to the ground.
And I can't pick up the magical rubble.
Correct. It is not. It's intangible. You can just see it.
Then I'm going to I'm gonna hey Jimbo, can I have one of the torches that I gave you?
Yeah, hold on. And he reaches into his bag. Nah, I can't find it. Sorry.
And what about the lantern?
Let me see. He reaches in his bag. I think I got it. And he pulls something out. Here it is. It looks like a lantern. He hands it to
Was
you.
it the?
It's a bucket. It's a small metal bucket.
That's a bucket.
Just put some fire in it here. And he pulls
Yeah.
out some wood out of his bag and throws it into the bucket. He then pulls out a match and lights it and throws it in the bucket. There goes the lantern.
Is it enough light for me to see?
In a very small radius, yes, because it's trapped in the bucket. The light's not emanating outwards, going up.
I guess that's good enough. Thanks, Jimbo.
He salutes. No problem, buddy.
I'm gonna walk in one direction.
Okay.
Of the room.
Is anyone going with you?
I don't think so.
Jimbo follows you.
Sorry, where was he going?
Okay, so Jimbo.
He's walking in a
Great.
random direction.
Let's just say I walk to the right.
Okay, he walks to the right.
And this is just the same walls
Correct.
on my left, right?
Yes, correct. The same wall, and you notice nothing special about it. You do notice more dead bodies as you're going.
Yeah, and then so
Roll
the wall
perception.
on my right.
Roll perception.
Ooh.
These dead bodies, you notice that they seem to be have cracks in their bones, every one of them.
What kind of cracks? Like
Stress
cracks?
Like the bones have been like pushed on it, or like someone bent them.
Oh.
It's mostly the ribs, like the spine and the arms and stuff. You don't see it. Maybe a little bit on the arms and the legs where the bones split and like where they're not one bone but they're two. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I forget the bone names. It's not important though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean though.
What side of the body?
What do you mean?
Like of the hallway or
You-
room?
You're just in a large room.
Yeah. So.
They're just randomly scattered, but you notice a lot of them as you've been walking around. You never noticed it before, but you're starting to notice it now. The bones are all mostly the ribs. The jaws, for the most part, are also always always been snapped off.
So they're gone.
Not gone. They're on the ground next to him.
Okay, that's gruesome.
No, these are all skeletons. None of them have any skin or anything. They've been here
Yeah,
for
but
Lord
that
knows how
sounds
long.
gruesome. So then I guess I keep walking around then.
Okay, we're gonna cut to Dinley and Kara.
You have you ever seen a monster like that does this?
Not that I can recall.
Don't know
Or wait,
what's
actually,
going.
can I roll for that?
Yeah, go and roll monster check. You don't know any monsters that would do anything like this.
Okay.
Remember, monsters are physical earthly creatures. They're not going to be extra dimensional or magical. You're doing a monster check is just checking for like dragons or other
Like orcs and stuff.
yeah more monster physical things in our plane that are natural things that happen.
Yep. I really don't know what to do here. I mean, it's a wall. It is very wall.
Would you guys do anything else?
Um, if there's still are those things still like breaking apart the holes?
No, they stopped after a certain period where they when the mouth of the opening you made got to a certain point, it stopped expanding.
What about the one that Kara made with her knife?
That it more just rounded out. It didn't grow in size. It just kind of rounded out the corners and now you just see like a instead of like a mark where someone chipped off like a straight line in the wall, it's now just kind of an indent in the wall. Like it's like a short curve, like a little bump.
Um, I'll just make some more holes like through the other holes.
Like going straight.
Like go into the yeah.
Okay. Okay. Same thing happens. You notice the mouth begin expanding, and then the inside of the hole begins expanding as well. Um, Same thing. You now have a just a longer rounded indent in the wall.
I'll just do it like I'll make a total of 4 like continuous holes, and if there's nothing after that, I'll just give up.
Okay. You shoot four and you're just still going through rock, but it keeps doing it though. It keeps making these the hole wider, but it doesn't go. It just keeps making the holes wider and rounding them out. Everything's always rounded when it's done. There's never any hard edges.
Is it like smooth around it or like crack like sharp rounded? Like there's cracks and stuff.
Uh, a little a little bit of both. It's something's been smoothing it, like making it round, but at the same time, it's not like sanding it or anything. It's just like chipping away at the rock until it's rounded.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll just go back and wait for Gorpy.
Okay, Gorpy, I would assume you would return back to them when you don't see anything.
Have I made it to the other end?
Correct. You're now standing at the very end. You're now at a corner of the room.
So okay. Then can I whack that wall again?
The the right wall, the very right wall.
The newest wall.
Okay. Same thing that happened before. The wall rounds out and expands a little bit.
I'm gonna use Death Spectacles, see if there are any spirits around.
Okay. You in fact you see a bunch of spirits flying around.
Oh, okay. Huh. Well, this is a good opportunity to use Soul Trap.
Okay, going for it. Where's willpower? Correct.
Correct.
Okay, going for it. Okay, you successfully trap it. Go ahead and add a soul to your character.
Okay. Where do I write down souls?
Just make a passive for it for called number of souls, or make a new stat called number of souls or something.
Wait, what soul did she just capture?
A random soul she found.
Oh,
So someone
okay.
died in here, and she's like, "Oh, soul."
All right, fair enough.
And I think we're gonna stop it right here. Thank you for anyone who's listening live on Twitch, Discord, or YouTube. Special thank you to Zombie and Bones, our first patrons. Another special thank you to uh, the admins for their help on the website. And I hope to see you guys next time.